Management and Prevention of Workplace Stress in Trinidad and Tobago. Do read text and description or closed caption. Much of it lies directly in the hands of the employer's starvation wages masquerading in Trinidad as minimum wage, emotional abuse significantly a lot of it as verbal screaming, wage theft, whereby monies owed to employees go unpaid, such as overtime, overwork by a senior employee, even physical confrontations that go ignored. Short vacation of 2 weeks in the private sector. By contrast, government workers enjoy a month and more. The following ideas are fixes. 1. Conditions of work of great priority. Employers not only pay small but abuse workers mentally, contributing to workplace stress. As required, laws and measures are implemented to address workplace stress with severe punishments for employers. Not limited to actions of A. Levying mandatory massive fines on employers. Hit them where it hurts. B. Mandatory employer counseling and financial damages to employees, plus optional counseling for employees. C. Magnifying and expanding the arm of state charged with enforcement, currently the Labor Inspectorate Unit of the Ministry of Labor. The government body that will not merely await worker complaints but proactively visit businesses and speak with employees periodically and confidentially. The Labor Inspectorate members must possess a master's degree in industrial relations. If required, hire foreign personnel for numbers. Tighter coordination with the industrial court considered. 2. Implementing a 4-day workweek. Technology makes people more productive than the past. Advantages are would reduce electric bills, increase employer profits, make for less stressed workers, grants an extra day off, and benefits mental health. This policy is mandated at state institutions and efforts made to encourage the private sector by the state. Defined is an arrangement where a workplace or place of education has its employees or students work or attend school, college or university over the course of 4 days per week, rather than the more customary 5. Note: Microsoft Japan conducted a trial 4-day work week in summer 2019, granting workers paid leave on Fridays. At the same time, it cut the length of most meetings from a full hour to half an hour, and capped attendance of 5 employees. For the duration of the trial, the company reported a 23% reduction in electricity costs. Sales per employee increased 40% during the last year's same period. 3. Ministry of Mental Health and Loneliness involved as emotional support by way of counseling. The dedicated ministry deals with all manner of mental health at government institutions and public level. See conditions of work. B. 4. In poverty via fair pay by way of a $5,000 a month, $30 hourly mandated employer paid living wage, and same amount from government's guaranteed minimum income, GMI, monthly, to employed and unemployed adults in a wealth share, not to be confused as a wage up to $10,000 a month. Each inflation pegged. This has positive results on crime reduction as desperation reduces. 5. Wage theft severely punished. Defined as the practice by an employer of not paying the proper wages due to a worker or workers, especially through paying inordinately low salaries, or failing to abide by employment law and regulations. 6. 2 weeks vacation leaves no more. 5. As in France, productivity rate was said to be higher than America. This addresses the private sector. 7. Protect whistleblowers. 8. Public beautification and attractions. Invest in beautification infrastructure across the country, creating public places of relaxation. Beautification a common denominator with tourism and stress relief. Infrastructure by way of parks, bicycle paths, trees, animal cafes and such.